Durvasnasya Nigritasya Nirashayasya Chaitanya Chandramama Dehi Padavalamban. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopikanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindaveshwari Vrishabhasute Nij Nikat Nivasam Dehi Govardhanatam. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Nikhil Shruti Moli Ratmala Dhuti Niradita Pad Pankajanto Hai Mukta. So, I'm the only one speaking tonight? Mukunda Prabhu, one more time. Some more Harikatha from you? Yes. Even Mike, please.
I'll speak loudly so we don't hear you tonight.
Well, they won't be able to hear you on the live stream.
Yeah, the live stream.
Actually, we're having some.
Krishna Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha Vanchakalpatrivishya Vipashindevacha Patitanam Pavanevya Vaishnavevya Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Maharaja. One is Greek. Maharaja. Goswami for that. So then in doing Guru Ashtakam every morning, there will be Guru important. Material life will not be so important. Police officer also. Because he has to.
Mukunda Prabhu also elaborated on this. Beautiful description, the praise of Shri Guru Tattva in this Samsara prayers, Guru Ashtakam. It goes as we were hearing yesterday, the realization of Samsara Dava, that I am in this forest fire of material existence. And then the next verse, second verse, Romancho Kampansho Taranga Vajo Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Some glorifying my Guru Dev. Romancho Kampansho Taranga Vajo. Romanch come, all that. And we saw this in Shri Gurudev a couple of times. While he describing Ram Leela or speaking about these pastimes. It happens so many times. We saw in Mathura. Gurudev was very fond of seeing dramas. And in New Braj festival, all these devotees doing drama. Just recently I was speaking Harikatha to my devotees, and Mahaprabhu Leela happened 3 for considered Vaishnava Jati Buddhi. To consider Guru as ordinary human being. And Srila Gurudev also said, I'm not here to give you something ordinary. I came to give something very important. But I don't know how many of you can hold that. This is something very important. And when I'm here, you always come with some issues, with some problems. Your family life, you divorce, you fights. I'm not here for these small, insignificant reasons. Why not taking advantage of me, whereas I can give you something very, very, very high, and you just taking a small, insignificant advantage of me. That's why on Guru Purnima day, Gurudev used to count some names of the disciples, good ones and the bad ones, to make us understand that where we are, good ones and the bad ones. So, on one Guru Purnima in Mathura, Gurudev described there is some percentage of Duryodhan Tattva present in all of us. Duryodhan Tattva. We heard about Krishna Tattva. We heard God Tattva, we heard Krishna Tattva. What is Duryodhan Tattva? Duryodhan, he made Baldev Prabhu his Gurudev. He learned from Baldev Prabhu. And what he learned from club fighting, that's all. How to fight. Such stupid, insignificant person. What he would have not got from Shri Baldev Prabhu. Even understanding and realizing that I'm crooked, I'm fallen, I'm sinful. That's my nature. And I'm tired of this nature. I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. Realizing this, that I'm fallen. I think I'm doing good. This is practical. What Shri Bhaktivedanta Vaman Gosai Maharaj and Shri Trikram Gosai Maharaj used to highlight on these facts. Gurudev, special personality, he came to give Rup Raghunath Vani, the literature of Rup Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Brihad Bhagavat Amritam, Bhakti Sami Sindhu, Ujjwal Nilmani, with a very high and very open heart and very, very high mood. If I will not speak, then who will speak? And these things are going to get lost, because very rare is being spoken everywhere. So rare. Krishna Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. His coming on this planet was only for this mission, for Rup Raghunath Vani, for Mahaprabhu Vani, establishing Parikya Bhav. That's the only mission. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada lamenting, saying that my whole life spent in cutting jungles. Cutting jungles means to establish this is not bhakti, 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 this is not bhakti. I didn't got much time to establish or to say what is bhakti, because that was so essential, important at that time to cut these jungles. But Gurudev took this internal mood of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur to preach Rup Raghunath Vani. Everyone should read these books, otherwise you can't advance. Can't advance. Gurudev very strict on this. If you don't read Bhakti Sam Sindhu, you don't know what is bhakti. Bhagavatam describes Vidya means Varta, Tarai, Anvikshani. Vidya means, Varta means three ingredients of Vidya. Varta means what we hear and what we learn in our school, colleges, universities. That's Varta. Then Tarai. Anvikshani Vidya. Social matters, Bhakti, Krishna. This is Vidya. So with a very I'm just taking this as the remnant of my acharyas, my Guru Vargas. What is this? Something wrong, huh? But Srila Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj, he was giving a practical application of this, inspiring in his lectures and his conduct. Practical application of this. Srila Bhaktivedanta Trikram Goswami Maharaj. More hard to establish sambandha. To establish more sambandha. So Gurudev, what I was saying about the link. Duryodhan Tattva. Practical application. Learning from Baldev Prabhu, but never ever ask a special blessings from Baldev Prabhu. Seeking blessings that I know that I'm very spoiled, I'm pampered, I know I'm wrong, but I'm tired of my nature. Can you please bless me so that I can get bhakti or some relationship with your younger brother? Imagine what Baldev Prabhu would have not given. Proximity with Baldev Prabhu. Okay. So close proximity, but not taking advantage of the situation. Gurudev said in this way, there are so many Duryodhans around me, so many Ekallavyas around me. They want to take advantage. But what kind of advantage? Material advantage. They just want to become famous. They want to become more learned. I'm not here only for these reasons. I'm not here for this reason. I want everyone to get high destination and designation. Because once upon a time, Srila Gurudev said, there are many designations. In Vrindavan, it's full of 108, 1008, Shri Shri, so and so. You know? He said, even if you can put 1,000,008 or 10,000,008, it has no so much important and significant. As if you just address someone saying Nitya Leela Pravisht. Understand? Jagat Guru, so and so, 108, 1008, 10,008. Gurudev said all these things are so light in compared to if you address Acharyas and Gurus saying Nitya Leela Pravish, one who has entered in the Nitya Leela of Radha Govinda and serving there. No other designations are required. All are faded in comparison with this designation. to go into Nitya Leela of Radha Govinda. That's perfection of a jiva. That's the perfection. So, no Duryodhan Tattva, Gurudev said, but I see, but I keep quiet. These were lectures of Gurudev. If you hear those lectures, it comes in, if you have in yourself in that group, Gaudiya Rasamrit, they post lectures every day. I think Hindi, most of them are Hindi lectures. Gurudev speaking on these topics. So don't take advantage, small simple advantage. Take high advantage of me. I'm here for something very high. Take advantage of me. I'm here to give myself to you. But not in this way, that you want to become famous or you won't become learned. That's not the purpose. So learning doesn't mean here we don't need to read books or learn. That's not the meaning here. But what is the essence of learning? Say vidyar phal janyo nishchayi, Krishna path padma yadi chitta vritta rai. Say vidyar phal janyo nishchayi. Know this for certain. What is the essence of all learnings? To develop more and more attachments to the lotus feet of Krishna. But prior to that, more and more attachment towards bhajan kriya, bhajane vastu, to bhajan. How much I am in bhajan? What is my realizations? Who am I? It's so faded there. It's like so faded to know who am I. Swatattve paratattve cha sadhan sadhva tattai. Who am I? Who Krishna is? And what is my relationship with Krishna? It's so hard to even come to establish to this point. Realization of this point. Who am I? Who Krishna is? What is my relationship with Krishna? That's why Gurudev is saying, read Chaitanya Charitamrita, where Sanatana Goswami is asking Mahaprabhu this question, Ami ke? Who am I? And that's one question, and it's like complete philosophy master, PhD. Mahaprabhu is teaching on Sanatana Shiksha, PhD level, just on this one point, who am I? What is my constitutional position? Mahaprabhu is giving so many details. Then Gurudev said also Ekalavya Tattva. Who is Ekalavya? Again, one who took advantage of his Gurudev, but not with a service mood. They are also in a mode of Sattva Gun, Bhishma Tattva. Bhishma also, he fought with his Gurudev. What is that? Bhishma, he fought with his Gurudev Parshuram. And Gurudev said there are many Bhishma Tattvas also. But I keep quiet. Because if I keep on taking out the leaves of the cabbage, what happened? If you have a cabbage, take 1, 2, 3, 4. What left? Nothing. So I keep quiet and I'm only witnessing. I'm only seeing. And that's why with my instructions in my Hari Katha, take advantage of my Hari Katha and make your life the most successful life by entering in the past tense of Radha Govinda to serve them. Don't become Duryodhana and Eklavya. If you want to become disciple, then become disciple like Ishwar Puripal. Gurudev said. To understand the mood of one's Gurudev and serve him, not only just Vapu Seva, but also Vani Seva. Shri Ishwar Puripal was doing too, both Vapu Seva and Vani Seva together. It's the life of Shri Gurudev. And while describing the pastimes, actually I'm opening so many windows while remembering all that. While describing the pastimes of Mahaprabhu, and especially Vatsalya Bhavmaya Yashoda Maya, I still remember in Jaipur, Gurudev used to go every year prior to 9/11. That was the last visit to Jaipur. And Gurudev used to speak continuously 3-4 hours, all Braja Leela, totally immersed and absorbed. If you have those videos, you can see how he's so glad and he's non-stop describing Braj pastimes, Yashoda Maiya's pastime. Nand ki makrod brahm sheva mahodyan Yashoda va mahabhaga papo yasya stanam hari. No, I'm not speaking this, but this is I still remember that particular scene, and that's why I'm just repeating what Gurudev was saying. Nand ki makrod brahm sheva mahodyan Yashoda va mahabhaga papo yasya stanam hari. Yashoda Maya is, how we can describe the glories of Yashoda Maya? She is Jagat Janani, the mother of Krishna. Krishna got birth from the womb of Mother Yashoda. And there is, in that Vatsalya Bhav, there is no mixture of any opulence. This is how Gurudev was, he started speaking, intro, describing what is the Vatsalya Bhav in Braj. Krishna, she don't believe that opulence because of very heavy and very high Vatsalya Bhav. And Gurudev said, according to Baldev Vidyabhushan Prabhu, he said, Aishwarya Nishtanam Madhurya Prakashatam Saraswati Pravah Gauntasi Viray Visme Vipate Cha Saraswati Eva Pravasya. When Yashoda Maya she is feeding Kanhaiya, Krishna, then seeing Ganga and Jamuna flowing together. Ganga means, what is the color of Ganga?
Dark.
No,
Cloudy.
white. And what feeding Krishna, then tears coming from eyes, the eyes which are pointed with kajal. It's like Jamuna is flowing. So Ganga and Jamuna is flowing together. But in the confluence at Prayag, where Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where Rupa Goswami Pad, he met Mahaprabhu. The three rivers meet together there. There's a confluence of three rivers. But mostly we see Ganga and Jamuna flowing. Undercurrent. Saraswati is undercurrent. Full moon, new moon. People can see Saraswati is also overflowing. Can see three rivers together on special occasions. Otherwise, just Ganga and Jamuna all times. But Saraswati sometimes. Full moon and new moon. So Baldev Vidyabhushan Prabhu described ऐश्वर्य निष्ठनम माधुर्य प्रकाशितम सरस्वती प्रभा गौंतसी. Braj is full of opulence. Braj is full of opulence, but covered by madhurya, sweetness. But what Brajvasis are seeing, about the opulence of Krishna. They are not in opulence mode, they are in madhurya mode. But sometimes they call out Krishna in opulence mode. Only on rare occasions. Just like Saraswati is seen on a rare occasions on the top of the other two rivers. So he pointed out three rare occasions. Vire, Visme, Vipadecha. Vire means separation. Vipad means calamity. Vire, Visme, Vipad. Visme means astonishment. Vipad means in calamity. So in separation, in astonishment, and in calamities. They call out Krishna in a mood of opulence, but not believing that Krishna is supreme, and not believing the opulence of Krishna. But it just comes out because they heard this from Purnamashi. It's not that they're always keeping this in their heart, but because of hearing these topics of Krishna. Who's speaking this? Purnamashi is speaking this. Or sometimes Snigdhkant, Madhukant. Every day they are speaking. Morning session, evening session. How beautifully described in the Gopal Champ Bhaji Goswami. What a blessed curse. Taking all the way to Nitya Leela. And who is the audience there? Brajavasis, Krishna, Radharani. In the evening night session, Madhukant with his Madhukant, his sweet, his voice is describing, his sweetness is describing Radha Krishna pastimes. And Radharani hearing her own pastimes and Krishna hearing pastime, blushing. Oh, we did that. So Virahi in separation. Vishwa Jalabaya Vyala Rakshata. In Gopi Geet. How they know this? And why they have to say this? Oh, you saved us from serpent, Kaliya, and from many other dangers. Why are they saying this? From the Siddhanta of Baldev Vidyabhushan Prabhu. Only 3 occasions. The opulence of Krishna, what you call, manifest, but then it gets subsided because of the madhurya. Too much madhurya there, it gets subsided. Astonishment. Oh Krishna, khayo re, khayo re, khayo re. They saw Bakasur. Crane. Crane came to hit Krishna, to kill Krishna. Oh khayo re, khayo re. Yeah, and Krishna came and he took the peak of the crane and teared apart. So on rare occasions, only these 3 occasions, but hearing from some sources. And that's why this opulence mood of Krishna comes forward. Krishna is hearing, how Gurudev describing Yashoda Maya making Krishna sleep. Krishna said, Maya, I want to hear a story. Yashoda Maya said, okay. But no, Maya, every day you're speaking stories of king and queens. I'm tired of hearing this. Speak some new stories. Okay, Kanaya, today I'm going to speak some new story. Yes, Maya. So there was a king. Again, king. No, but this, hear me, special king. His name was Dashrath Maharaj. Krishna said, He had 3 queens. Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kakai. And 4 sons. Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan. Very interesting. Yashoda is describing and Krishna is hearing, So I'm not going into detail, but that was like, I'm telling you, so sweet Gurudev was describing. In many occasions, not only in Jaipur, but I'm just trying to collect all that material. So, moment Yashoda Maya describing this and said, Sita got kidnapped. Then Krishna stood up. Lakshman, where is bow and arrow? I want to kill Ravan. Yashoda Maya said, hey, what happened to you? Maya, I'm Ram. She said, no, you're Kanaya, you're Krishna. No, you don't know, I'm Ram. And Yashoda Maya said, I'll give you a slap. In Krishna Leela, Yashoda Maya chastising Krishna. Ram Leela didn't happen like that. How about comparison with God Leela? Sachi Mata is not chastising Nimai so much. Sometimes rare. But not that hard as Yashoda Maya. Sachi Mata is not carrying cane in her hand. But in God Leela, Mahaprabhu is correcting Sachi Mata. In Krishna Leela, Krishna is not correcting Yashoda Maya, Yashoda Maya is correcting Krishna. But in Gaura Leela, Mahaprabhu being Krishna Antar, Krishna Bahin Gaura, he is correcting Sachi Mata, which made everyone surprised. I'm not going to give prema to Sachi Mata. When Mahaprabhu is showing this Prahari Bhav, Shiva Sangam, I'm not going to give prema to Sachi Mata. Why? She offended Advaita Acharya. So how Gurudev describing? Krishna playing different roles. Gaur Leela is playing the role of instructor, instructing and correcting. Mahaprabhu is relishing and as well instructing together. Krishna instructing Gita, Uddhav Geet, in Bhagavatam, but Mahaprabhu each and every step, along with tasting and relishing with his associates, but is also correcting each and every step. Every single details. If we read Chaitanya Charitamrita, everywhere Mahaprabhu is correcting and instructing. Through his own associates, a lessons to all of us. So he's correcting Sachi Mata, his own mother. Krishna cannot do this. There's a different role. Srila Bhakti Gyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj used to say, according to Indian style, doctor wearing white coat, attorney, lawyer wears black coat. That's Indian. So we play different roles. There are some acharyas, they're in the front line, preaching. There's some acharyas, they are always behind the scenes. They are bhajanandis, but also teaching and preaching with their bhajan. So it's like wearing different coats. But the mood and the mission is same. It's just different coats, that's all. Okay. So while describing Vatsalya Bhavamay Yashoda Maya, Gurudev was saying, once upon a time, Yashoda Maya was collecting some toys in the courtyard. And one of her Sakhi, friend of Yashoda Maya, asked, Yashoda, you collecting so many toys. Are you going somewhere? She said, yes. I'm collecting these toys of Krishna in my bag and I'm going to Mathura. And I'm going to beg and request Devaki that, oh Devaki, I can do all menial services. I can broom your house, clean dishes, everything, just on one price. Let me see my Krishna once a day. That's all. Gurudev only spoke this much, and his face turned red. His face turned red, and he got choked. And immediately he closed his eyes. And there was a pause. Everyone was just looking at him. He was not able to describe further. Totally immersed in Braj Leela. Totally. On one occasion, Gurudev even said, I'm speaking the glories of Radharani, but Govindji hearing this, and maybe he's very upset with me. Because I'm highlighting more of Radharani glories. But that's okay. Even if he's get upset with me, Radharani will take care of him. I mean, it's not like a simple talk. But what I'm highlighting here is Gurudev's absorption with that mood that I'm also Brajvasi. Just like in Bhagavatam also, many verses. Shukdev Goswami speaking the glories of Radharani, and we see their partiality. While describing about other pakshas, vipakshas and all, in that verse, only with 2 lines, glorifying with 2 lines. A shlok has 4 vibhakti, 4 lines in 10th canto. Shukdev Goswami being the pet parrot of Radharani. And of course he has to describe Swapaksha, Vipaksha, everyone, because there's a pastime about. The Vipakshas are also there to nourish the Swapakshas. Vipaksha means those who are unfavorable to Radharani. And Swapakshas are those who are favorable to Radharani. So if there is no Vipaksha, there is no flavor in Swapaksha. Understand my language? So Shukdev Goswami in description of the glories of those other gopis, only 2 lines. But when describing Swapakshas, 4 lines. So partiality is seen there. And why not? Because Shukdev Goswami is with his mood, absorption. I am, can say, not just the parrot, the maid servant of Radharani. Naturally, it's spontaneous, it's natural. If I'm glorifying Radharani, what's wrong in that? So partiality is seen there. So Gurudev is also being partial. This is the best partiality. Glorifying Radharani and also saying, I know Krishna is upset with me. Not just talk. Because I'm not there to understand or judge him, but it was seen while he was speaking this. He's totally there with this mood. I belong to Radharani. Therefore, every action, every talk, every decision, Gurudev was only and only following the paksha of Radharani. That's all. Even to this point, when I asked personally, in person, in Govardhan, Gurudev, how to reconcile this? Mahaprabhu gave Govardhan Shila to Raghunath as Goswami. Serve, hey Raghunath, serve Govardhan as Krishna, means offering Tulasi Manjalis. But also we hear Radharani describing Haridas Varjya, Yad Ram Krishna Charan Sparsha Pramoda, Anta Drabala Haridas Varjya, Yad Ram Krishna Charan Sparsha Pramoda. Radharani describing Giriraj Govardhan as Haridas, the best of all Haridas. So how to follow Mahaprabhu or follow Radharani? Gurudev immediately said Radharani. He could have said Mahaprabhu also. That's the Vashishtya of Acharyas. Some acharyas, their Vaishishta is, they follow what Mahaprabhu said as it is. But then Gurudev is giving his commentary saying that, but who is Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu is not Krishna. He is Krishna but with the mood of Radharani. So it's not that Krishna is speaking. Krishna is speaking with the moods of Radharani. And that was the point of big quarrel between Srila Trikrum Goswami Maharaj and Gurudev. That was the point of quarrel. On many occasions. It was such a funny moment to see them describe these glories of, like at Samudragad in Navdeep Parikrama. Big fight. Srila Trikram Maharaj is speaking about who? Bhimsen. And giving all the points of Krishna, supporting means Krishna, Bhimsen. And Gurudev is taking side of Samudrasen. It was like two big fighters fighting on the tattva. And Trikram Maharaj always get defeated. But that is very sweet debate, not with any envious or hostile mood. Sweet mood, laughing, joking, but both are giving very potential points. Srila Trikram Maharaj also and Srila Gurudev also. Very potential, very powerful points. Srila Trikram Goswami Maharaj points were also not less. From the Tattva Drishti, from the Tattva vision. But Gurudev is speaking from the Ras Vichar, from the Ras Drishti. So both have specialities. This is called subtle vision. But if seeing them, these two acharyas fighting like that and debating like that, there's a very gross understanding. Very gross. Whereas Gurudev was so much giving regard and respect to Srila Bhaktivedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj. I personally saw this. I was massaging Srila Gurudev once upon a time in Navdeep Parikrama. So please, if I say I say don't consider it, I'm actually posing myself as I. I don't want to feel that I'm just highlighting that I have served Gurudev so much. Please don't take otherwise. I'm saying this because I'm witness. That's why. There's no other my purpose of saying anything like that. So when I was massaging Srila Gurudev, somebody knocked door. And usually when we used to massage Gurudev, he's just taking massage and relax. But immediately opened his eyes. Trikram Maharaj is there. Open door. But we know it's not Trikram Maharaj. He can't come first floor to see Gurudev. But Gurudev heard that is Trikram Maharaj's voice. And we keep on massaging his hand, palms like this. But Gurudev said, no, get up. And he, in so much haste, he stood up. Open door. Trikram Maharaj is here. It doesn't look nice. He's here to come and see me. I should go and see him. We explained, Gurudev, it's not Trikram Maharaj. He can't come here. No, I heard him. And he was so restless unless we opened the door and saw it was some other sannyasi. It was not Sri Bhaktivedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj. Then he got relieved. And we were all brahmacharis looking at each other that how Gurudev is so much keen. And he was feeling like, oh, how come Trikram Maharaj can come here to see me? Why he would not ordered me to come and see him? So much respect. But there were also some people with gross understanding. Actually, they are debating. They don't like each other and they're debating. This is totally nonsense. Totally nonsense. Such a sweet discussion. Srila Trikram Maharaj and Srila Gurudev. So always Radha Pakshi. Trikram Maharaj said, your Radharani always weeping for Krishna. Then who's superior? Krishna got announced that he is going to be the prince of Braj. And who did this? Indra. After Govardhan Leela, Indra did Abhishek of Krishna, and he announced Krishna is going to be what? The prince of Braj now. Abhishek happened there. Everyone saw this. So who's superior? Krishna is superior. Gurudev said, have you ever read the books of the Goswamis? If you read this, you can't say this. Trikura Maharaj said, what point you have to say on this? Tell me what point. Gurudev said, read Madhav Mahotsav. Madhav Mahotsav by Jiva Goswami. Where Jiva Goswami is describing, after the Abhishek of Krishna happened by Indra from his elephant, then all the gopis decide, oh, how come Krishna can be the king of Braj? We should also do the Abhishek of Radharani. This Madhav Mahotsav, book written by Jiva Goswami. Madhav Mahotsav. Mahotsav means festival. Festival for Krishna, for Madhav. And what is the festival of Krishna? Radharani is getting Abhishek. And where all the Sakhis, they brought so many paraphernalia ingredients. Even the demigoddess, they came. And they are standing far distance with so much alankars, ornaments to offer to Radharani. But they are so much hesitant. To your superiors, you start feeling nervous. Sachi, Lakshmi, Satya, Ramya, everyone, when they see the glories of Radharani, they realize the glories of Radharani, they feel ashamed. They're so nervous, they're so hesitant to go to Krishna, to go to Radharani. But there's other prospect on this. Why they were not going close to Radharani? Because they know Radharani is so humble. She respects everyone. What if we go near to her and she stand up for honoring us? We will be so embarrassed for that. They're standing far distance with, those ornaments to offer to her lotus feet. And seeing this, Sakhis, they're going near to the demigoddesses and collecting all these ingredients, and they say, please offer to Radharani's lotus feet. Radharani is very humble. Rupa Goswami Pad described in Ujjwal Nirmani the qualities of Radharani. Vineet Karuna Purna Vidakt Pattanvita Lajjashil Sumaryadaya Dhyarya Gambhir Shalini Suvilas Mahabhav Parmotkarsh Tarshani Gokul Prem Vasati Jagat Shreni Jagat Lasa Guru Arpita Guru Sneha Sakhi Partivash Krishna Prayavali Mukhya Santat Ashra Keshava Charu Sobhagya Rekhadya Gandod Madhita Madhava Sangeet Parasarab Vigya Ramya Vak Narva Pandita Vineet Karuna Purna Vidakt Pattanvita. So she is Vineet, very humble. And Rupa Goswami describing how she is humble. Api Gokul Prasiddhe Bhru Brahmavi Parijan Nishedapi Pitha Mumucha Radha Bhadra Gavi Durupreksha. Bhadra is counter part. No, how to say this word? Vipaksha. No, what is the English word for that? Contrary. Bhadra, she is contrary to Radharani. But she is Yotheshwari. Yotheshwari means she has her own youth. She is a leader of a group of the gopis. But she is contrary to Radharani. So Rupa Goswami visualizing this, and he is writing a verse describing how Radharani is so humble. And she is saying, Rupa Goswami is writing saying, Api Gokul Prasiddhe, that Radharani, you are so famous in Gokul. You are so famous in whole Braj. Bhru Brahmavi Parijan Nishedapi Pitha Mubucha Radha Bhadragambi Durupreksha. Seeing that Bhadra is coming towards Radharani, she is just standing up in honor, to honor Bhadra. But Bhru Brahmavi Parijan Nishedapi. Lalita Sakhi raising her eyebrows and showing anger to Radharani, keep sitting. You're not supposed to stand up. Keep sitting and maintain your profile. Pita Muvacha Radha Bhadrakamapi Dura Preksha. But Radharani is so humble. She's Vinit Karuna Purna. She's standing up in honor to Bhadra, who is contrary to Radharani. So she's so respectful to everyone. She's so respectful to everyone. So therefore, if Krishna got Abhishek done at Govardhan by Indra, then Radharani also got Abhishek done by the Sakhis. As a village called Umrao in Braj, where a big umbrella on the head of Radharani and when kept, Radharani was been placed on a jewel throne, and they did Abhishek of Radharani there. Such amazing, beautiful description. Then all the Sakhas of Krishna boasting, oh, Krishna is the king of Braj, Krishna is king of Braj. Especially Madhumanga. Lalita Sakhi asked, okay, one question to you. Who's the king? One who get coronation first or one who's getting coronation the last? Who's considered to be the king? They said, of course, the one who gets first cannot be the king, but one who gets the last is the king. So Lalita Sakhi said, when your Krishna got Abhishek, means coronation, that was first. And we did for Radharani after your Krishna. So who's the king? Queen of Braj is Radharani. And Gurudev used to clap like this. So it's not just a debate, but so much Siddhanta in that conversation. That's Rup Raghunath Vani. That's all about Ujjwal Mani and Bhakti Sam Sindhu. Then Tripura Maharaji, your Radharani cries for Krishna. How are you going to reconcile this? Your Radharani cries for Krishna. And Gurudev said, but you don't know why she cried for Krishna. You don't know. And he said, what do you mean I don't know? Gurudev said, from Bhakti Samasindhu. Govinda Prekshna Aspa Purapi Varshanam Uche Nindam Anandam Arvind Lochanam. Uche Nindam Anandam Arvind Lochanam. One Sakhi came to Radharani saying, Radhe, I'm very happy today. I'm so happy today. Radharani said, why? What happened? Today I saw Krishna from toe to head. He's so beautiful. His lavanya saram asmaurdam ananya siddhe. He's so beautiful. His beauty is unparalleled. The beauty which always enhances. He never stays same. How beautiful Krishna is. I saw him from toe to head. And how he is compared to Namo Pankaj Nabhaya, Namo Pankaj Maline, Namo Pankaj Netraya, Namaste Pankaj Andre. His navel is lotus, his feet is lotus, his hands are lotus, his beautiful face is lotus, his eyes is lotus, everything is lotus. 8 lotus from toe to head. Everywhere is lotus. And also compared to his, how many moons on the body of Krishna?
24 and a half.
I thought it was 12 and a half. No, 24.
24 and a half. 24 and a half moons. So soothing. Just by hearing this, Radharani started weeping and crying. All glories to you, O Sakhi. All glories to you. Fie on my life. And tears comes from her eyes. I've not seen Krishna. I've not seen the beauty of Krishna, complete beauty of Krishna from toe to head, and never seen in my life. And that was a surprise to all other Sakhis. What are you saying? She said, yes. Because moment I see one toenail of Krishna, get totally absorbed there. My eyes don't want to move from there. When I see one eye of Krishna, my eyes get stuck there. I don't want to see the other eye of Krishna. When I see the forehead of Krishna or ears of Krishna, any part of Krishna's body, I get totally immersed there. I get totally forgetful there. Therefore, my life is not successful. Fie on me, fie on me. I have not seen Krishna in my life, complete beauty of Krishna in my life. Sakhi, you are so fortunate. I am the most unfortunate one. So who is superior? One who has seen Krishna or one who has not seen Krishna? Who is superior? Audience? That Sakhi who have seen Krishna from toe to head, and Radharani who is saying, I have not seen Krishna complete in my life. Who is superior? It's not that hard.
The one who has not saying that she's not seeing Krishna.
This is transcendental word. We are not seeing complete Krishna is superior, and saying Krishna is not superior. Where chastisement is love, and where praise is not love. प्रिया यदि मान करे करे भर्सन वे स्तुति हेते हरे मोर मान. Where Krishna is fond of hearing this word of abusement from Radharani. Abusing Krishna? Oh, Shishupal abused Krishna. Krishna must be very happy hearing this abusement, right? If it is the matter of just, if you're fond of hearing abusements, there are many. There was King Vain. This Shishupal abusing Krishna. You know, these are the topics Gurudev used to, when in Mathura is speaking Harikatha, he used to point out. You know, like an essence from Bhagavatam and all scriptures. If Krishna is fond of hearing abusement, then Shishupal also abused Krishna, but then why Krishna killed him, Shishupal? Why he killed Shishupal? Because there in Shishupal it was not Krishna Nushilanam. Anukulena Krishna Nushilanam. That was Pratikulena. With unfavorable, there was no love. Absorption was there because Krishna chopped off his head. And Shukdev Goswami is saying, Chaitya Dehotum Jyoti Vasudev Upavashit Sardarshanam Sarvbhutanam. Everyone saw there. Chaitya Dehotum Jyoti Vasudev Upavashit. His soul entered in Krishna. Everyone saw this. It was surprise. They all astonished to see. But there was absorption, but there was not love. But absorption in love has significance. Absorption without love, no significance. Shishupal was absorbed, but there was no prem. Gopi is also absorbed, but with prem. Man mana bhav man bhakto. There was man mana bhav, absorption. What kind of absorption? High class absorption, Krishna. Oh, how can you walk on the forest with so soft, tender feet? There's so many pebbles, thorns, sharp stones. Krishna said, if any stones going to hurt my feet, what is your problem? I'm going to get pain. Right? If I'm walking on that forest, if I'm walking there, I'm going to get pain. I'm going to get hurt. What is your issues with that? Gopi said, that's the reason you don't know what is prem is. You don't know what is love is. We feel so scared to put your lotus feet on our chest because they are so hard. With your soft feet, you walk in forest. Even thinking of this, it gives us pain. Even thinking of this. So what gopis are absorbed in? Wherever he's going, whatever he's doing, their absorption is there, but with prem. And that's why Krishna is fond of hearing these abusements. प्रिय यदि मान करे करे भर्सन वेद स्तुति हईते हरे मोर मन. I'm tired of hearing the stutis of the Vedas. Jai Jai Jam Ajit Dosh Garbita Gunan Ved Stuti. I'm tired of this. Yeah. But when my priyas, my beloved, my loved ones, they abuse me, they chastise me, that's very pleasant to me. You know? So absorption, but absorption is not enough. Absorption with anukulena Krishna Nushilanam, with favorable mood and loving, serving mood of Krishna. That absorption is important, very specific there. So, what I was saying, Radharani, she's crying and weeping. This is what the question was asked. She cries and weeps, but why? Because lamenting, I'm not able to see Krishna. Complete. But then she also cry and weep for seeing Krishna. Govinda Prekshana Ashpa Pura Vivarshanam. When she is adoring the beauty of Krishna, the eyes get moistened with tears. And what does that mean? Sattvic bhavs, transcendental emotions. A devotee, the great fortune, a devotee who gets sattvic bhavs means transcendental emotions, they relish, they enjoy this. But in Bhakti Rajya, there is nothing called enjoyment. Everything is service, serving mood. If Radharani is getting the tears in the eyes, she is not relishing those sattvic bhavs for which we are lamenting and calling, singing. कि गौरंग बोलिते हवे पुलक शरीर हरि हरि बोलिते नयने भवे नीर. When the day will come in my life, then the tears will flow from my eyes, chanting the name of Gauranga or Krishna. Yeah, we are lamenting for this. But Radharani is adoring the beauty of Krishna, and tears flowing from her eyes. She is not able to see clearly the beauty of Krishna. Because eyes getting what? Huh? Not kajal. Tears. It gets moisture there. Getting faded there. She is cursing that ananda, ucche anandam, ucche nindam, anandam arvind lochanam. She is cursing those tears. Why are you interrupting me? Cursing those tears means cursing the asattvic bhavs. Why are you coming forth and disturbing me when I am adoring the beauty of my beloved Krishna? You are disturbing me, you are distracting me. Cursing those tears, cursing those sattvic bhavs, go away. And Kaviraj Goswami Chaitanya Charitamrita is saying, Jadi premanande sevanande badhe. What is that? Jadi premanande sevanande badhe bhakt kare uccha sware. I'm forgetting this. If prema ananda means the pleasure one drives in that prema, interrupting and obstructing the seva ananda, the pleasure in seva, devotee, they curse that prema ananda. Devotees, they curse that bliss one is getting by remembering Krishna or chanting Krishna or serving Krishna. Cursing those pleasures. Go away. We are not here for these pleasures. We are here only to get seva ananda, to serve. So in comparison with prem, in comparison with service, that's why major domain of serving Krishna, Shri Radharani, that's Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, she is the major domain, the service of Krishna. Such high service. That's why the words of Radharani, with love or with chastisement or abusement, is so dear to the ears of Krishna. His ears open to hear this. Yes, I love to hear this. Because of all these kind of moods. So if Radharani is crying for Krishna, but what is the intent behind crying of Krishna? That clearly shows the superiority of Radharani over Krishna. Because separation of Radharani is far beyond separation of Krishna. Krishna is not lying on a bed of lotus petals and leaving his body in separation from Radharani. Of course, he feels separation in Dwarika, crying and weeping. Of course, he feels separation in Braj also. But there is certain ways when Krishna can easily recover. What that certain ways? Yasya kadapi vasna chalkhelanotya dhanyati dhanya pavanen kirtartamani yogedram durgam gati madhusudanopi. By Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur in Radha Ras Sudhanidhi. Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur. Yasya kadapi vasna chalkhelanotya, that breeze touching the veil of Radharani is coming. Malaya anilo bahe dheere. In that song, Brajavipine Yamuna Kule Mancha Manohara Shobita Pire. So this breeze which is coming and touching the veil of Radharani goes to the nostrils of Krishna. He comes out from this unconscious state, calling out Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Separation is there. But comparison to separation of the Guru of Krishna. Who's Guru of Krishna? Radhika Prem. In comparison with the separation of Radharani, she is lying on the lotus petals, the bed of lotus petals, soothing. And she is there, what she is getting there? Murcha, unconscious state, which is highest and topmost sattvic bhav. Murcha. Romanch, tears, hair stand on end and all that. But getting murcha, unconscious state, isn't it this highest limit of enjoyment? Because sattvic bhavs is what? Pleasure, bliss. I mean, my English is not very good. Sattvic bhav means bliss. So isn't it the murcha, being in unconscious state, is the highest limit of that bliss? That means Radharani is feeling that, relishing that, tasting that highest limit of asattvic bhav, murcha? No. Vishnu Chakur Thakur describing. Murcha is a sakhi who can't feel, can't bear the separation of Radharani for Krishna. So she embraced Radharani. Murcha sakhi. Because of this formula, Shri Krishna Viraye Radhika Dasha Amito Sahite Nari. Bhakti Thakur saying, Krishna Viraye Radhika Dasha Amito Sahite Nari. I can't bear the separation of Radharani. She is separation from Krishna. I can't tolerate this. That's the mood of the acharyas. We can't see, we can't bear the separation that Radharani has for Krishna. It should be Krishna feeling separation from Radharani. Not that in Ras Leela, not Haribol. Okay. You understand my language. The mic understand my language. In Ras Leela, where Shukdev Goswami describing Radharani is lamenting for Krishna. Hanath Raman Preshta Kwasi Kwasi Mahabhuja दास्यस्ते कर्पण्य में सखे दर्शन से निधिन. Hanath Raman Preshta, oh my beloved Krishna. Hanath Raman Preshta, where are you? Where are you? Kwasi Kwasi Mahabhuja, oh big arm one, where are you? Please extend your darshan to me. दास्यस्ते कर्पण्य में सखे दर्शन सनिधि. I am your maid servant. I am your maid servant. But can Radharani say this in union to Krishna? I am your maid servant? No. Only in that separation mood she is saying this. In union, no. In union, Radharani extend her feet. Can you massage? This is normal. Yeah. If in Nidhuban, if Radharani is Abhisarika, she is waiting for Krishna, anticipating Krishna coming any moment. And if Krishna walks in the Kunja, and if Shri Radharani stands up in honor, if she stands up in honor to Krishna, Krishna starts shivering there. Something wrong. So much honor and praise is given, some offense. I am going to be in trouble because this is not regular. It's not normal actually. But if Shri Krishna walks in and Radharani is sitting there and just with her veil she turns her face around, this is normal. And if she extends her feet, can you massage? This is normal. So Krishna knows very well what is normal situation, what is not, which is abnormal situations. So in separation she is addressing Krishna. I am your maid servant. Dasyasya karpanya mein sakhe darshan sanidhi. But in normal situation she can't say Krishna, I am your maid servant. No. Then she makes Krishna her servant. This is Gaudiya Siddhanta. Kaviraj Goswami saying in Adi Leela, दुहू ते समरस भरत मुनि माने, हमार ब्रज प्रेम से नहीं जाने. Bharat Muni, from whom Bharatnatyam comes. He is speaking the loving affairs of Nayak and Naik, hero and heroine. But is comparing hero, the love of hero and heroine same. But Kaviraj Goswami overruling this and he is saying no. Duhu de samaras Bharat Muni mane. This Bharat Muni who believes that Nayak and Nayika means hero and heroine, their bhav are same. Amar Braj Prem se nahi jane. He don't know the riti, the culture of my Braj. Because in my culture, Nayika is superior than the Nayak. Kaviraj Goswami directly writing this. So, on one hand, Radharani is lamenting, saying, Hanath Raman Preshta Kwasi Kwasi Mahabhuja. She is feeling separation from Krishna. But this is not appealing to Acharyas. Bhakti Thakur, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, he got upset one time when he was hearing this from one of his disciples. Not upset because that's a verse from Bhagavatam, but he can't bear this. So immediately he stopped and he said, no, read Geet Govinda. Itas tatan anusmritya anangaman khir manasa kritanutapa sakalandi nandi tatant kunje vishad madhava. When Radharani left Ras Leela, Vasanta Ras, Krishna feeling separation from Radharani. lamenting and crying, Radhe, Radhe, Vishad Madhava. Krishna's feeling separation of Radharani. I'm joy to hear this. But Radharani feeling separation of Krishna? No. Bhakti Thakur is saying no. Shri Krishna virahe Radhika dasha amito sahite nari. So, in this state, Radharani is feeling intense separation from Krishna. The Murcha Sakhi, she embraced Radharani. Vishnu Chakur Thakur describing. Just like taking on your lap and want to make Radharani forgetful of that pain of separation. But she's not. Even in that state, she's remembering Krishna. Lalita Sakhi is making her hear Ke Vasunaile Shamana. Speaking Krishna, 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 Krishna. But Murcha Sakhi, it's not that, the point what I'm focusing is, it's not that Radharani is enjoying that bliss in that unconscious state, means the bliss of asattvic bhav. But she is being helped and supported by Murcha Sakhi. This is the reason of Radharani crying. So, Gurudev speaking from Ujjwal Nirmani Bhakti Samasindhu with Soma Siddhanta. Such high topics. And Shri Bhaktivedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj, you all are manjaris. He used to say, you all are gopis. How nice it looks like to hear all these topics. But how many rounds you chanting? That was the first question. That used to be the first question. You still attached to your wife? And you're thinking of the unconscious state of Radharani? Vikram Maharaj like that. Saying hearing, speaking and discussing is flavor. What is the practical application? He was more on that point. In Rup Sanatan Gaudiya Math, once upon a time, Gurudev was speaking all these topics. That was his favorite. He said, this is my problem. In pleasure festival, he said, this is my problem. I can't resist. I have nothing else to say. And when he spoke this Harikatha, then he told Vikram Maharaj. So now everyone sit here. Pujyapat Vikram Maharaj will speak Harikatha. I'm going in my room. So upstairs, first floor. When Gurudev, he walked, all disciples walked after Gurudev. Only 2 brahmacharis were sitting in front of Vikram Maharaj. And Vikram Maharaj commented saying, oh, you see, all the gopis have gone. And now sadhakas are just sitting there. And when everyone was up outside Gurudev's room, Gurudev became very angry, upset. This is offense. Disrespecting Maharaj. Go there, hear Harikatha from him. When everyone came down, one lady disciple of Gurudev, Maharaj, can you describe Gopi Bhav, please? To Vikram Maharaj. Maharaj, can you please describe Gopi Bhav? Maharaj said, yes. I just heard the news, Krishna died. Oh. She said, what? Ha ha, Maharaj. What a nice joke. Yes, seriously, Krishna died. Oof. And she's ha ha ha. And Maharaj became so upset. This is your Gopi Bhav? When gopis heard Krishna having headache, they fainted. And I'm just telling you, Krishna died. I just got this news, Krishna died. Are you laughing? This is Gopi Bhav. Just don't enjoy in your mind the Gopi Bhav. Be practical. First to understand. Follow Mahaprabhu. The standards of Mahaprabhu. Then it is going to give you entrance in that Gopi Bhav. Don't step over Mahaprabhu. The teachings of Mahaprabhu, to enter into Gopi Bhav. So with these three God brothers, the three pillars, Prabhutrayas, devotees used to get complete package. The Gaudiya package is what? Sambandha, Abhidheya, and Prayojan. Complete package. But three of them nourish each other. That's sweet. And it's also lies to say that Gurudev was only speaking about this. Not at all. Again, if I say this, it looks like I'm boasting myself. But while staying with Gurudev, Gurudev used to very hard chant 64 rounds. 16th round is not the end of chanting, that's the beginning of chanting. 17th round is the beginning of chanting. 16th is warming up for the next set of 16. 16 is not the end. And he used to say, these people, you all not even chanting 16, some 8, some 4, some 3, some not even chanting 1. But you just want to enjoy hearing and speaking. Just want to enjoy these topics. These topics are not to enjoy. These topics is there to serve. Don't make these topics a matter of enjoyment, of only a discussion. It's not only for discussion and enjoyment. These topics are there to serve. Radharani, she's serving Krishna with her every emotions. That's Gopi Bhav. Kim karo me hum? Kim karo me? What shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? That's King Kari Bhav. Kim karo me hum? That's King Kari Bhav. So it's not that Gurudev, of course, he was giving us something very high, but not out of sadhan, but with sadhan. And Trikram Maharaji, Srila Bhaktivedanta Trikram Maharaj was helping us and supporting us to understand these high topics. Of course, we all need to know this, but with a level of understanding, with a sambandha, without any, other ulterior motives. This was Trikram Maharaji and Srila Gurudev. And Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, whose appearance we observed yesterday. There are many stories and many glories of him we're going to hear tomorrow. Yes? Gaur Premanande. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Srila Bhaktivedanta Trikram Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Srila Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Kunda Prabhu, please correct me where I'm wrong. It's like I'm still learning.
That thought is wrong on me.
I can't win over him because he's so senior. I'm like he's senior by my age. No, how to present this? Like as old as I am, he's practicing Krishna consciousness in that many years. So imagine how senior he is. So like that's why I feel nervous and can't express myself nicely. If he's not here, then I can speak better. He'll won't come?
Senior by arthritis.
Hare Krishna. Gaur Premanande. Tomorrow same time? Oh no, tomorrow we have morning.
Tomorrow morning, yes.
What time?
Bhajan starts 10.
10.
Yeah.
Bhajan starts 10.
Harikatha 11.
11. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Any question?
Thank you so much. There's some small.
Yeah, there's some banana bread, there's some channels, I don't know.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.